Good morning, good morning, good morning. If you have any questions, feel free to ask them in the chat. I'm here, I'm monitoring everything. What we're trying to do today is just to make $1,500, that's 3% on the account. We plan on taking small trades and trying to be fast in, fast out. Trying to have the smallest losses against the biggest winners. Like let our winners run and just cut short the losses. What I'm planning to take is like one trade right now long on this BC to take the buy side buy side liquidity right here. 5 minute buy side liquidity. That's what I'm trying to do on the gold and on the NASDAQ. I have one order open on the fair value gap right here. What's up, Spad? How are you? Good morning. I'm trying to have right here like an order to get in with 5 micro contracts, and I would put my stop right here or even on like here at 25694. What's up, Spad? If you can press a like, very much appreciated to get the algorithm getting me to more people. I'm trying to educate, trying to show what I do for a living. And if you enjoy it, feel free to drop a like, drop a sub. I'm here. Okay. So I'm trying to get another entry right here on the fair value gap 5 minutes on the NASDAQ. NASDAQ took daily liquidity of like a few days ago. Let me show you on the daily. Let me show you which liquidity we have taken. We have taken here. That's buy side, not sell side. I'm sorry. Buy side. Taking buy side liquidity on both days, on this short-term low and the opening of this candle early in the morning. So what I'm expecting is the candle to close a little bit above. We're very, very low in the NASDAQ. NASDAQ should have a huge upside this month. The seasonality is very bullish for NASDAQ. So what I'm expecting is just more upside. I'm waiting for a good entry long and not trying to enter right here. It's very, like in comparison to the daily, we're in cheap zone, like cheap territory. But in comparison of the day, I want to be very cheap, like get a very good entry so I can protect myself and have a tight stop against big upside. That's what I'm planning to do. Right now I'm just waiting on the NASDAQ. You can see there is a fair value gap that called a BC. BC is a fair value gap that is bought if there is a change of structure. We have that right here. Taken liquidity on daily, both here and both here, taken buy side liquidity, and now the algorithm should switch bullish. So what I'm planning to do is just enter long right there with a tight stop, 5 contracts, and let's see how we scale it up. Let's go back to the gold, our gold position. It's just cooking up right now. I'm not going to add more contracts because it's not a time of day that we like to trade in. It's more the algorithm would take your stop more frequently in those hours. Like, there is higher risk right now in the market. The best time to enter a position, it's between like 2 a.m. and 3 a.m. There was no entry right here, and it's all the way through to 5 a.m. Like 5 a.m. is the end of the London session. That's the best time to take positions. If anybody got long right here on this value gap, he just like won a nice trade, but price did not came there. So we're just waiting right now. We took liquidity as well on the gold. I might put my stop at break even and wait because I don't know how likely is to pump from here. Maybe I would take half of my position off. I would take it in the liquidity in the buy side. And yeah, let's see how the NASDAQ is doing. Waiting for my order right here. To be honest, we can trade the way down. It's like 20 points. But it's very risky. If we're trying to be risky, we can do it as well. Because here there is like a change of market structure. If we get into this fair value gap, again, I can short it. Like with one contract. Let's see.
Order filled.
One contract, put my stop right here. And just short it all the way down. Like that's very high frequency type of trading. I can do it. That's why I step down my risk. So because in this kind of trading, high frequency on the second graph charts, it's very risky. So I use one contract instead of my 5 contract regular positioning. And yeah, if you enjoy it so far, please like press a like and put a subscribe. I would show you more to my strategy, and I would explain to you each step of what I'm doing to pass those challenges. And yeah, it's going to be a nice ride. Like, so if anyone wants to join, want to send a friend, feel free to ask anything in the chat. I'm available to answer your questions in the chat as well. And yeah, there's liquidity right here, waiting it for taking it, and then I would put my stop at break even. It should not go like full and back to my positioning area because we've taken stops already and everything. It should just squeeze down from here. And why I'm using one contract here, it's because it's very risky and it's against my overall daily bias. My daily bias, I'm bullish on the NASDAQ. I want to see higher prices. But if there is an opportunity to take like 10 handles, 20 handles with one contract, that's another $20 that we can stock up to the challenge. So yeah, now you see the liquidity got taken and I put my stop at break even around 4 ticks, 1 point. So if I get stopped out, I make $2, but I'm aiming for around $50. And then the real position is getting filled. I don't want to add for it. I don't want to pyramid to this kind of trade because look what it can happen. When we take the liquidity, the market just pulls back up because it's a bullish market. That's why I use only one contract. So it would be less risky than it's already is. The stop loss, if it's getting taken, will cover just the cost of the commissions to get in and out. And that's it, without any profit. I'm not planning to add 1 cent to this trade. Now we just let it play out. When you have a winning trade, just let it play out. It came into my favor. It showed the need to get down to fill like this fair value gap. It showed the need, the want, and everything, and now we're just waiting. This position currently is up $17. You can see it here. MNQ $17. The micro gold is negative $15. Now we just wait. We just wait for price to get to our orders. Now we just wait. Let's look at the gold position. The gold position is with 4 micro contracts. We're risking $179 to gain $609. That's the risk to reward on this trade.
Order filled.
We just got stopped out on the NASDAQ position.
Order filled.
I added one more contract to the gold position. And I reduced risk to $200, a little bit less than $200.
Order filled. Order filled.
Entered on this order block. My stop loss is on the main threshold, and I'm looking for higher prices. Very tight stop. Trying to get this equal highs and then some. That's high frequency trading. On this order block, getting the highs. That's like, I don't know, 5-point move. That's a 10-point move with a 4-point stop loss. Like 5-point stop loss. Now I'm just letting it be. Just letting it be, not touching it. That's high frequency trading. It could be stressful, like very stressful, because you're putting a lot of money on the line and it's happening very, very quick. If you lose one, just don't tilt out. Take a step back, go back to the contract size with the higher time frames, and that's it. Price should explode, but if it's not, just canceling the order, yeah, and going out of here. Going back to the gold position, open. At the moment, we're down $166. Now we just need to wait. We would make it back today, but we just need to wait.
Order filled. Order filled. Order filled. Order filled. Order filled. Order filled. Order filled.
Fuck me. Got tilted. Fuck me. Let me get out of it alone. I'm live.
Order filled. Order filled. Order filled.
When I get on plus 50 ticks on this trade, stop is going to get risen up to break even. What's up? Good morning. If you have any questions, feel free to write them down in the chat. So there's no music on because I just get my shit taken down each time I put music on. So I know it's a little bit boring, but if you have any questions, we can make it to a little bit of like a talking session if you'd like. And yeah, if you have any questions, anything to say, anything to comment, feel free. I'm here. This is the gold position. We're aiming to take $400 in profit from this trade.
Order filled.
And just to take another contract because NASDAQ did the same thing. It just taking stops on the downside and then went right back up. So I expected the same thing on the gold to happen. That's why I added another contract. At the moment, we're open with $100 of risk in the gold market, and we're open with $210 of risk in the NASDAQ market. And now we just wait and see what's happening. Let's go back to gold. That's another buy.
Order filled.
That's it. We're open $200 and $200. Aiming to take $900 in the gold market and aiming to take $1,100 in the NASDAQ market. And the NASDAQ is almost at take profit. Here, look at that. Let's mitigate all the risk. Now it's a risk-free trade. We're just letting the profits run.
Order filled.
Taking one contract off, putting the stop at break even, letting the rest ride on the gold market. Aiming to make $500.
Order filled.
We got stopped out, it's okay. We made a little bit of profit, around $340. Let's see the NASDAQ.
Order
That's
filled.
oh, that's good. Let's go. We just made 1% on the account. Coming back down, coming back from a drawdown of 1500, and now we're up 400. And yeah, that's basically it. Let's see what gold would have done. Stayed in the same place. Good, we taken one contract there in profit. And then the rest got stopped at break even. Let's see our trades. Those are all trades that got taken today. Let's put it right here. Let's see on the timeline. We started with a long 3 contracts on the micro, and then we added another micro on the gold MGC, and we lost on both trades. We lost money. And then we had one contract short on the NASDAQ, on the micro NASDAQ. We got stopped out at break even with the fees. It's basically break even. And then we got stopped out in another position, $17 on the micro. And then we got stopped out on the NQ $100, another stop out, another stop out, another stop out. Like that, we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 losing trades in a row. That's why we manage risk. Even when I have 8 losing trades in a row, I still made money. Because what I've done, I've mitigated the risk and just all the time just taking risk off the table when I was profitable, and when the trade was going against me, I'm not opening my stop. I'm not trying to like take more risk on. I try to just take a little bit of risk and then sell it for a profit. And that's what happened here. We took one contract on the NASDAQ, $500 profit. Another contract on the NASDAQ, $610 profit. Another contract on the gold, $230 profit. And then we got stopped at break even and stopped at $20 profit on the last trade. That's how we scalp. We take quick trades on the second, like the sub-second charts, and then we just take small wins all the time. That's how the algorithm does it. Like, let's see what NASDAQ is doing right now. NASDAQ, look, we just like taking the lowest tick and then sold at the highest tick. That's incredible. Probably going back down, but we're going to take it with micro because we're already in profit. I don't want to lose my profit. That's why I'm taking it with
Order
the
filled.
micro contract. That's the stop, and we're taking it all the way down to this fair value gap again. That's an immediate rebalance right here on this candle. Should not break it. Should not break the high. And we would take profits right here a little bit. I want profits. We might got stopped out.
Order filled.
Yeah. This is still a valid trade, so I'm going to take it with 3 contracts. Going to size
Order
down
filled.
and just have my stop right here on the middle of this order block. Now the position is open with $33 of risk, and we're trying to get all the way down to the fair value gap. That's the plan.
Order filled.
Small wins compound.
Order filled.
That's the last execution on this trade, risking $82. The risk on this trade you see here, $82. The to make is not, it's not the exact number because I'm taking partials. It would be like a little bit less than that. I'm not going to hold the whole 7 contracts, the whole trade. I'm not looking to add more to the position. I'm just looking right now at my take profits. If it's gonna get hit, if not, it's going to get cancelled, the orders. And yep, let's see what happens.
Order filled.
We got stopped out, cancelling the orders. It was a losing transaction. It's part of the deal. Let's go back to gold. Let's see what gold is doing. Gold is low. Gold is very low.
Order filled.
$100 to 700. That's going to be the plan, and that's it. If we take profits on, or take a stop on this trade, we're done. At the moment, we're up $325. I want to be around $1,000 up on the day, 1,000, 1,500. That's the plan. If we can make it happen, that's good.
Order filled.
I'm taking last jab on the NASDAQ as well.
Order filled.
We got stopped out on gold.
Order filled. Order filled. Order filled.
And that's it.
Order filled.
Got stopped out. Up $430 on the day, and that's what we're doing. We're closing, and that's it. We close chop. We're up $430 on the day on the challenge. Tomorrow, let's try to get a better outcome, and hope you enjoy the live and catch me